the basis of this story, of the main praise of how great God is, is a result of going to school and working. I guess going to school isn't the best financial provider, and so as of the time of this story, Darcy was not working, and so that is kind of like the background for it. And so already the praise to God goes for getting us 3 months after marriage with me working 18 to 20 hours a week and going to school full time, 16 credits, So we never missed a meal, we never missed a bill, we were never late on a bill, and we always came up with the rent, somehow or the other God was very good and gracious to us. And then come November, the end of October, November rent was due, and we didn't have enough money for rent. And my business I worked for got sold, and so I didn't get a paycheck for 3 weeks. And when I did get my paycheck, it was like $250. It was like $290 maybe. And so we're like, well, we're already a couple days short on rent, or a couple days short on our bill, and we're not going to be able to pay our rent or these bills that we have due. So we weren't really sure what to do. That previous weekend was when Nate actually had us fill out prayer cards, and we filled out our prayer card asking for strength, for God to give us strength to trust Him, to continue being patient and waiting for Him to know that He will provide for us. And it turns out the people that picked up our prayer card discussed it amongst themselves and with some other people, and they decided to help us out with their rent. God put it upon their hearts. And it was even greater than that. We were worried that God was going to provide for us 1 month of rent, and God said, 1 month of rent is nothing for me. I'll raise you 2 months. So God provided our rent money for November and December. And even amongst that, the whole times when we didn't have it and it was close, He gave us strength and provided us with comfort, knowing that He was going to ultimately provide for us.
And God just wanted us to obey Him, and really, so He gives us these trials that we need to be thankful for, and both of us, it's really hard to, sit down and say, Lord, thank you for this time, because we know that you're trying to teach us something, and He calls us to remember the things I've done for you. And so whatever trial it is, it comes along, then, remember, I'm going to provide for you, I promise.